Hello people of YouTube, my name is Brad. This is my channel, Animate Orange, and this week in 3D metal model news. Earlier this week, Fascinations sent out a newsletter further teasing the upcoming Star Wars figures that we've been waiting on for some time now. One thing different in this tease is that they actually included a picture of Darth Vader, which we haven't seen on the website yet. We've seen the other two figures there. We've been waiting on those. We know Darth Vader's coming, but last I heard they were still finalizing it. Now, whether or not that is the final version, I can't be sure. A lot of times these pictures that come out will come out with the caveat in the bottom corner somewhere that final models may differ because they work on things up to the last minute. Although I did not see that in this picture, so I don't know if they left that out or if this is an actual final version of the model. But it did say, celebrate the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back with our new premium line of character models coming soon. And again, Darth Vader was in the middle. The face looks to be okay. It's only one picture. It's just a tease, so we don't really have any times or dates or anything concrete, just it's coming soon. Below that was another tease, a picture saying Star Wars, The Mandalorian, new models coming soon. Something that I had heard nothing, or almost nothing about. I think I'd heard a rumor about a possible Baby Yoda, but now we have a official tease that there are Mandalorian models, plural, coming soon. So I have no information about that other than there's been rumors of a Baby Yoda. Don't even know if that's actually true. Again, that's just rumors, but it looks like there's more than one Mandalorian model coming out. So it looks like I really need to give Disney Plus a try and get caught up on that. But I'm betting that's something exciting to look forward to. If you are familiar with The Mandalorian, tell me, what are you hoping to see? I'm very curious to know what to look forward to when those models come out. What models are you looking forward to seeing? Also in the newsletter is the latest contest, because they do always include some sort of submit your picture contest. This one, show us your Star Wars Metal Earth fandom. Submit an image of your Star Wars Metal Earth collection to marketing@fascinations.com for a chance at being randomly selected to receive a mystery bundle of models and have your entry featured in our next newsletter. Rules: submit your full name and mailing address with your entry. Deadline May 24th, 2020. And I would suggest, because I did hear a little bit one time that someone had included a non-Middle Earth Star Wars model in their picture and they may not have been chosen. This is completely unofficial. It does seem to quote Metal Earth collection. So if you're going to submit something, try to make it just the Metal Earth stuff, or at least a majority of Metal Earth, big majority of Metal Earth branded stuff, just to make sure you're actually entered in that drawing. Just a tip. As far as what's coming soon or newly available on their website, nothing has changed. Though I have seen the red 65 Mustang and 08 Model T now showing up on Innovatoys, so they are readily available through Innovatoys if that is your preferred way of getting models. They now have them. Looking at P School, nothing has changed. We're still waiting to see if there are any new Star Wars models or any new models showing up that's coming soon. And looking around on AliExpress, Crazy Toys, and usual sources, I don't see any of the Star Wars coming out. Though officially they were supposed to be released like the 10th or the 15th or something like that. So officially they're not even out yet. Or at least the Star Wars models. I don't know what's going on with the metal Lego models or kits. But nothing on P School as of yet. I did see a few people seem to be interested in those sort of aluminum metal Lego kits, so I will try to keep an eye on those at least for now. Again, looking through AliExpress and my usual sources, I don't see any new models either from Microworld or MU or anything teased or coming out. As of now, that seems to be it, so I'm going to kind of continue talking about the Tenyo models. I've been talking about those the past couple of weeks, trying to go a category at a time on the Tenyo site. This week I want to talk somewhat brief. I'm going to try to keep it somewhat brief. There's a lot in here. But in the Gold Series category, if you go to Tenyo's main website, there's a Gold Series section that is basically, it looks like it's equivalent to gold/color, anything that's not silver. And in there are a lot of models we're already familiar with. There's the Iron Man and the Iron Man helmet model. There's Captain America's shield. There's the gold Kinkakuji model. There's the premium or iconic size Yamato is listed there. That's in color. There's the Yomerun Gate, and the Toyotomi armor, which is part of the armor series of the Metal Earth. The Japanese armor is listed there. So all those we are already familiar with. However, there are definitely some things there we don't have in the Metal Earth lineup. The biggest one being the armor. They have like their own armor series, and it's all Japanese. I have a lot of Japanese armor models in that list, so I'm going to try and go over them quickly because there are quite a few. Starting first off, we have the Nobunaga Oda. Apologize if I've said that incorrectly, and do keep in mind this is opening up in Google and giving me their translation, so it could be inaccurate, but it appears to be the Nobunaga Oda, and I've looked in the instructions. There's not a lot of information available on the models. Looking at the instructions, there does appear to be 4 sheets in this model: 1 full sheet, a half sheet, and 2 quarter sheets, as well as a cloth cape. It appears that they include like a cloth cape to drape around the back in this model. One thing that I got from the instructions, that you can open up, because just like Metal Earth, you can go in and see a 360 view on Tenyo, and you can open up the instructions and see them. I did take a quick moment to look on eBay to see what their prices were. I think the best prices that I found were around $65, all the way up to well over $100 price plus shipping. It varies wildly. Some may say the price is $5 or $6 or $10 and the shipping is $100, while others just say the price is $50 or $60 and the shipping is $30. It varies wildly. Next up, we have the Mitsuhide Akachi. Again, full sheets. This one has a full sheet, a half sheet, and 2 quarter sheets. So if you just look at the first page and it says 4 sheets, you go into the instructions, you find out it's more of a full sheet, half sheet, and 2 quarter sheets. Found that one on eBay for as low as about $70 with price and shipping combined. We have the Yakimura Sanada, and this one has just 1 gold sheet and 1 red sheet. I found that one as low as $30 with free shipping, so that was really cool. I also have the Takeda Shingen, which again has a full sheet, half sheet, and 2 quarters, and has fake fur. And in the instructions, it does appear to show a little jagged piece of fur, which looks like it goes on the back of the helmet, so that's kind of neat. I found that one on eBay for around $48, $49, I think was the best price. I don't know about Japanese armor. I'm not going to go into details. I'm guessing it's armor from different eras in their history, but they are fascinating to look at. I wouldn't mind having them and building them, but for the prices that I'm seeing, I doubt they'll be in my collection anytime soon. We also have the Ieyasu Tokugawa, again with 1 full sheet, a half sheet, 2 quarter sheets. Found that is around $63, $64 was the best price I found on eBay. We have this one is a little weird. It translated as date Matsumune. When I looked it up on eBay, I found the name is possibly either Yoroi Matsumune, which I think, according to my kid who is slowly learning some Japanese, Yoroi, Y-O-R-O-I, which is how it's translated in English, is Japanese for armor. So, I don't know, Japanese, or the translations in Google can get really messed up sometime. Again, half sheet, a full sheet, a half sheet, 2 quarter sheets. The best price I found was $22.99, which is pretty good. And last in the armor series on the Tenyo site is the Kenshin Uesugi. And this one looks to have, again, a full, a half, and 2 quarter sheets. I found that one for $30 on eBay, so not a bad price. I don't know how old these models are. Some of them may have been out longer than others, but it does seem like some of the older models come down in price over time. I mean, that's a typical thing. and the newer models tend to be more expensive, though that can vary. It's just a matter of the stuff is made in Japan, and getting stuff shipped to America from Japan can be quite pricey, which is far different than getting stuff shipped from China. And beyond that, there are some architectural models in the Gold series lineup that are different or non-available through Metal Earth. The first one translated is a Takaza, and it looks to be some, according to the translated description, it's the throne of the Japanese emperor during like a coronation. And it's mostly gold and silver, so didn't really see any other color in there. I did an eBay search for it. It was kind of hard to find. And I did find it for around $65, and I had to search by the numbers of the model, not by the name. The name wasn't bringing me anything, but when I searched by the model number, it came up as Takamikura instead of Takaza. So again, could be a bad translation on Google's part. We have the Kanda Myojin Omikoshi. Having to say it slowly to try and get the pronunciation right. The description is kind of long, with some sort of festival item for purification of town. When I looked for it on eBay, it came up as a Kanda shrine. So shrine's probably a much better word than what I tried to spit out there a second ago. It is also looks to be gold and silver pieces, so not a lot of other color or any other color to it. I found it for around $70-ish with shipping. We have, or Tenyo has the Burj Khalifa in gold instead of silver, or they may have a silver version, but I found a gold version on the gold section. Same model, just gold version from Tenyo. Found it for about $30 if you really want to get the gold version from Tenyo on eBay. And then the last one, which I think is fairly new, showed up fairly recently, I think, could be wrong. Azuchi Castle. That's how it was translated in Google Chrome. The description, a little bit long. Azuchi Castle was built on present Azuchiyama by Nobunaga Oda in 1579. It is said to be the first wooden high-rise building in the world, with one basement floor and 6 stories above the ground, and the height of the Heavenly Lord is approximately 32 meters. That's what the translation comes out as. It's another fascinating looking building. Looks to be full color. I'd love to have it. I only found one on eBay. It was about $65 and some change, I think, for the price plus shipping. I think it's a newer model. $65 is not that bad compared to the over $100 for some of the models that I've seen. Only found the one, so one of those things you can keep checking back. I'm not going to put links for every search on eBay. I'll put a link for that Gold Series page in the description down below, so you can go see the models for yourself. And if you use Chrome, it will translate the same as me. You can use that information to do a Google search, or not a Google search, but an eBay search if you're interested in those models. Either search by the translated name or by the model number itself and the word Tenyo, and I was able to easily find all of this stuff. So rather than trying to fill this huge description full of individual links, I'm just going to put the links to the model, and you search for what you want to search for yourself if you're interested in looking for them. There's a little bit more left to cover. I'm going to wait until next week to cover any of that. Just wanted to go over it. I haven't been keeping up with it, and you can kind of see why. There are some unique models. A lot of them are the same, but they do have some unique ones, but they're expensive and a little bit difficult to get. So unless you're just really have to have them all, just not that much interest in it. So I haven't been keeping up, and until recently it was difficult to find out any information. It's still a little bit challenging, but it's just not something that I've kept up with over the past year or two because of the cost of it. A lot of people are not looking to spend that kind of money, and there are so many other models out there to choose from. And honestly, a lot of people do turn to AliExpress and the much cheaper versions, and some of those turn out okay and some of them don't. And that's a chance that people have, want to take on their own. I'm not going to argue with them, but there's just been not a lot of reason for me to keep up with Tenyo. Thought I would get everybody caught up right now. So I'm sure everyone is wondering who won from the last week's giveaway. Of course, I put all of the information into a spreadsheet, assigned everyone a random number, organized it from smallest to largest. The smallest number is first drawn. Congratulations to Chi Chiang for being this week's winner. You will get the mining truck, the Cessna float plane, the Porky Pig, and Twilight Sparkle. There weren't quite as many entries this time. Can't say I'm surprised. It was around 30 some. I don't remember the exact number, and I forgot to pull it up here in front of me. Unfortunately, this is the last of the giveaways. I'm out of spare models. I really wished I could just keep going with models every week. But I guess all good things come to an end, though I will be doing this again. If I end up with more spare models, I'll hold some more contests, and if possible, can get some extras. I will definitely do more giveaways. But for now, that's it. Thank you everybody for entering. I apologize to those who I couldn't just keep handing out models. I really wished I could. So now that we've gotten through all of the giveaways, I'm going to kind of open up the question or topic of the week thing again, because I haven't been doing that. Goes back to what I was talking about earlier in this video, and it's basically with the Mandalorian models being announced. I know some people are sick of Star Wars, but I'm really curious to know, what Mandalorian models are you hoping that they come out with soon for Middle Earth? I don't even really know anything about the Mandalorian. I mean, I don't know what Mandalorian is. I know that Boba Fett was wearing Mandalorian armor, and that they were warriors of a certain, I believe, planet with a certain background. I've seen most of the episodes of the Clone Wars animated series. Need to catch up on that as well. But yeah, just tell me, what are you looking forward to, so I can learn about it myself, and we'll talk about it next week. Leave it, of course, your answer in the comments down below. I'm going to leave it at that. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your participation, your comments, everything. Thank you to my Patreon supporters for continuing to support this channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, keep on keeping on.